Hey, Georgette Rowland here of the Financial Gym, and you've come to an episode of Ask Georgette. Big problem with businesses, cash flow. Not getting the cash in after you've done the business. You get all this excitement over getting the business in, and then you get all flustered because the money hasn't arrived after doing all the work. It's a simple fix, and sometimes we look at our credit terms and we look at our credit control and how we chase money. But do you know, before you even get to that point, you can speed up how your customers pay you in one fell swoop. And today I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, because it's frustrating to me when I go into businesses and I see simple things that could actually speed up how they get paid. So let's begin. So I'm going to use this example invoice. Please do forgive me for the quality of the invoice. I just came on to show this to you, blew it up and realized, oh my gosh, it's a bit crappy. But you'll get the idea. If you just follow along what I'm trying to say, then it will give you an idea of what I'm trying to show you to do, or what you should make sure you have showing on your invoices. Because the biggest reason people don't pay you, apart from the fact that they disagree with the charge, disagree with the fee, is actually your invoice doesn't make it easy for them. So starting from the top, obviously you've got your details. You are HLU, just pretend. Your details. Please make it easy for people to be able to contact you if there's an issue. Put your phone number, put an email for queries, not customer service, not sales, but for accounts queries. If that's all you, then fine. Then obviously you've got your invoice details and who you're invoicing and what they're charging, or what you're charging them for, I should say. Make sure that's all correct, and that's bog standard. Very few people get these bits wrong. The only thing they tend to miss is the contact details. I've seen many an invoice from a supplier that actually makes it difficult for you to find them. It's not unusual to have to go online onto the internet to get contact details. Come on, people, this is basic stuff. So they've got their invoice details down here. Standard again, invoice numbers. I have lost track of the amount of bills I see with no invoice number. How on earth are you tracking at the other end if you don't have an invoice number? An invoice date, particularly if your customer is using accounting software, because often the invoice date will drive when they pay you. So they may have a default either for you as a supplier or for any supply invoices that they are to be paid within 7 days of an invoice date, or 30 days, or 14. So you putting that invoice date clearly makes it easy for them to put you in the loop so that you get paid within their pay schedule. Having said that, it should be you as the supplier who dictates the payment terms. And the biggest one here that I really don't see often enough on invoices is due date. So here they've put the invoice date is February the 23rd and the due date is 10th of March. Now, why do I make such a big fuss about it? They've also put down here, please send payment within 30 days of receiving this invoice. So yes, they have put terms of payment, i.e. within 30 days. But psychologically, if you actually put the due date, that sets in mind of the person who's paying you a cutoff point. So they may actually ignore this and go to this. Don't make them different. If you're given 30 days, then you're given 30 days. But the fact that you put when it's due makes it easier for them to say, oh, can't ignore this. Because what you're actually saying is, past this point, you're late. They've actually put there will be a 1.5% interest charge per month on late invoices. If you're not going to charge the interest, don't do it, because it just makes you look as if you don't mean what you're going to say. But it's an option for you. But they're not messing about with getting paid. And furthermore, the other thing that I have seen so often is payment details. Please, I see things like, please make checks payable. How many of you still pay the majority of your bills by check? I bet the majority of it is done online. Yet the only information is who to make the check payable to. Put your bank details. It's quick. There is more than one way rather than just logging in online. Some people can do it from their phones. Give them all the options. that they can use to pay you. If you allow PayPal, you can have Stripe credit card payments. Put that also. If you use things like QuickBooks or Xero, you can actually add that to the invoice where they can click on the invoice or in the email that you send them, and they will be taken directly to the payment processing page and they can make payment right there. I have actually seen, and I've done it in the past when I've actually made payments for companies, I'll have a pile of paperwork, and what I will then do is just go through them systematically and say, right, pay this one, pay this one, pay. Oh, no bank details, put to the side. Oh, there's a statement but missing an invoice. Oh, no email, no way of contacting. Oh, no phone number. Put it to the side. I would have paid that on that day, but because I didn't have everything I needed, I put it to the side. I may come back to it that same day, but the odds are it's going to get put in the pile of the next pay run. And if that next pay run is not for 30 days, you're now 60-day payment terms, and you need that money in the bank, particularly if you invoice large amounts. So don't get caught out. Don't get too hung up on credit control policies. Get your invoices correct. I hope that was useful to you. Please leave comments, any questions, I'm happy to answer. Let me know how else I can help you. Don't forget to go over to financialgymforbusiness.com. My guts, your giveaways, updates and tips. And see you soon. Bye-bye.